Time to get real, reality TV aficionados. Welcome to the Georgio Says podcast. I'm your host, the one and only Georgio Takanakis, and I'm here serving you the juiciest updates on all your favorite reality shows weekly, as well as the hottest pop culture trends, and even exclusive interviews that will leave you wanting more. This podcast will keep you on the edge of your seat. We definitely need to talk about this. The Georgio Says podcast starts now.
Ever dreamt of dining under the stars with Darth Vader or having a magical Hogwarts feast? Well, now you can with Fork Yeah. They're located just next to Disney World, and this private chef and catering service is more than just great food. Every meal is a themed experience, from Disney classics to Harry Potter, Star Wars, and even Barbie the movie. Led by expert chef Mia, Fork Yeah combines fresh, locally sourced ingredients with endless creativity. Make your next gathering unforgettable. And guess what? For our listeners, you'll receive 15% off your bookings from now until November when you mention my name, Georgio Takanakis, at eatforkyeah.com. So head on over to eatforkyeah.com and book yourself an experience with amazing food that you and your guests will never forget. And don't forget to mention my name, Georgio Takanakis, when you book for 15% off. All right. What is up, you guys? Welcome in. It's another episode of Georgio Says. It is Friday. Yes, it's Friday. I will not keep you guys long. But I do want to discuss some things, and it won't be like yesterday's rant. I saw your messages. Spit it out. Listening to him is exhausting. I know. So you can imagine what my partner must feel. Anyways, don't worry. I will not do that to you guys. I will be more cognizant of just jumping right to the point, but sometimes I'm going to rant. And sometimes that's just going to be the way it is. So I would suggest speed up the audio, speed up the video, skip ahead. Don't watch. If I exhaust you, go take a nap, come back and finish me later. Whatever works. I appreciate the feedback nonetheless. But it is Friday, and I want to keep things light, and I want to keep things kind of fun and flirty because it's a beautiful day. I'm in a good mood. I hope you guys are too. But I do want to give you some news on what's going on with Salt Lake City. So I did see that it seems that Jen Shah has gotten word that people are abuzz about the season 4 premiere and the newbie housewife Monica, who clearly spilled a lot of tea in episode 1, which was fantastic. But it seems like Jen really doesn't grasp the fact that she's not the queen of Salt Lake City. Like, I never viewed her as the queen of Salt Lake City. Was she the center focus a lot for the show? Yes, but I also think that had a lot to do with her, just her antics, her behavior. She was obviously willing to get herself in the thick of things to be center person. She wanted to be the star of the show. And I think even now she's looking at it from, wherever she is, in her jail cell or whatever, watching or hearing about it, and is probably going to be a hater. I mean, this is to be expected of Jen Shah. Like, I still don't really think she grasps that she was really wrong. I think she's just more playing along now because she's been caught. And what else can you do at that point when all the fingers are pointing your direction? But I said this on Wednesday when I recapped Salt Lake City with Jeff, my partner Jeff. And, I said it's like, it's kind of nice not having Jen Shah on, actually, because I feel like she took up a lot of room, and it was like a lot of unnecessary room. Like, the other ladies didn't have an opportunity because they were either focusing on something Jen was doing or saying, and then when she got the police after her and the FBI and all the things that came after that, the focus was going to be on that because that was the biggest thing going on. But I think this season's going to change that. I really do. I think, based on the trailer and the image, of the ladies, it seems that Lisa Barlow is going to be in the center of a lot of this. So it's going to be an interesting ride because I guess I assumed early that because Meredith and her seem like they're going to take a step forward in the right direction doesn't necessarily mean they're going to stay there. So it seems that based off of what Lisa said on Watch What Happens Live and the rating she gave in terms of how much she trusts Meredith Marks on a scale of 1 to 10, she said 4. So I don't know. I mean, it based on the trailer, and I know that we've seen other trailers from Salt Lake City before where it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on, but nothing really went on. It was just what we saw in the trailer was the highlights of the season. I don't get that from this trailer. I really think that they've got a good mix of women, and I think we finally might have a solid cast, which I appreciate because I've been holding on for Salt Lake City because I just knew there was potential. But it seems that Jen Shah's been sharing some Instagram stories, and I want to share them with you. She posted two. Basically, she reposted what some other like Jen Shah fan accounts, I guess, posted after the premiere. And one said, posted a picture of Jen Shah, and it says, she's still center snowflake and she's not even here. And then it says, even if I've gone away, apparently I'm here to stay. So I guess, is that her like, I guess she's trying to say like that's her tagline if she were, since she is. I mean, I don't feel like they're making her a part of the show, but they've got to definitely connect the dots. I can't just pretend like she doesn't exist. And it does make sense if Monica was in her inner circle and she fits the bill, like, yeah, bring it. The next one she reposted was, I guess, just a fan posted it, but it said, at the real Jen Shah, you will have the last laugh. You carried that whole show. Hashtag still the topic. I don't know if she's the topic because, again, I don't think that she's going to be the storyline of the season. But I do think that they're going to tie up that loose end and we're going to get some closure and maybe some more clarity from Monica because clearly Monica has the tea, honey. She was a witness in the trial. So I mean, like, I think we're gonna really, really fall in love with Salt Lake City. And if we don't, you can come back and we can talk about my consequences. Whatever you want to do. What else do I want to discuss? I do want to touch on, I know I touched earlier on the feedback on my ranting and jumping to the point, but aside from that, I do want to talk about some things that I didn't feel that I was clear on yesterday in my post. And it's in regards to when things like this happen, like with Zach Peter and Adam, and then you have Dana who's kind of playing the messenger, right? I know a lot of you guys are fans of Adam. I know a lot of you guys are fans of Dana. Okay. And, I see Zach Pack is covered. You guys are solid, obviously. But for the people that are sending me DMs and trying to give me details on certain elements of the story and timeline regarding Zach and Adam, Up and Adam and Jason, I'm not interested because the reason why I spoke out is because I felt it was not right for Dana to speak so confidently about something that she clearly doesn't have firsthand knowledge of. And, I'm honest. If it smells like shit, then it's shit. But specifically the fans of Dana who have been messaging me, like, just stop. I'm not coming after Dana. I'm not shitting on her. I don't really care. I really don't. I said yesterday, I stay in my own lane. I have respect for everyone until you piss me off. And yes, I did, for all of you who sent me messages letting me know that Zach said nice things, about me on his live last night. Thank you. I did go back and watch, and I have respect for Zach. Obviously, he does what he does very well, and I did let him know as well. Like I find it very courageous that he, of all the content creators, really puts themselves out there. It's not easy to do this, so not all of us do it at that level in terms of how much we share. He really does share the good, the bad, and everything in between. And I think that that is courageous. I think that that's not easy to do. And there is an element of thick skin that we all need in order to do what we do. And it's not easy every day, but for the most part, a lot of you guys are so positive and you're so supportive. And that really makes what we do easier on the days when maybe people are throwing shit at us, you know? So take that for what it is. But yes, thank you to Zach and thank you to the Zach Pack for coming and showing love as well. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it there. There's nothing more to say to it. I think everyone that has spoken on it enough. And I think now it's, if Adam wants to speak on it, that's his choice. If he doesn't, then it is what it is. I do want to mention something really fun that actually arrived just maybe about a half hour before I was about to film this podcast or record this podcast, depending on if you're watching or listening. But big shout out, big shout out to your moms are watching. Thea, thank you so much. I did receive the package and I just literally opened the box, but then when I saw the note, I knew what it was. So I wanted to kind of do an unboxing on here. So sorry guys, if you're listening, I will be making Instagram post about it. So don't worry, you'll be able to see it if you want to see it. But for those of you watching right now, so I received a box, obviously, and I was like, oh dear. And of course, my partner was just leaving to go take his father to the airport. And I was like, oh great. Probably he's like, what did you buy? Because I was like, I didn't even order anything, like for real this time. So anyways, I saw the box, I opened it, and there's a note inside. So I'll read you the note. It says, we hope you enjoy the unofficial Real Housewives Ultimate Trivia book, and the goodies included, courtesy of the author, Thea of Your Moms Are Watching, and the Corto Group. In the words of Vicky Gunvalson, that is so fantastic. So happy for Thea because I know she's been working on this for so long. So let's see what's in here. Oh my Lord. Oh my God, I love this. These are I think these are stickers. I think they're stickers. This is so cute. Okay, what else is in here? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, I'm watching Housewives. These are great. And I love that they're not glass because I can keep this up here and drink my wine when I'm doing stuff and I don't have to worry about dropping it and breaking glass. Very cute. All right, what else do we have in here? All right, we have the But First Rosé. Sugarfina, I love these. I think this one has actual rosé wine. It does. Lovely. All right, what else is in here? And then obviously the trivia book. Dun, da, da, da. Wow. Hold on. So honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be this thick, Thea. Wow. You guys, look at that. Look at that girth. Oh my God. This is going to be so fun. And you know what's funny too? I was just thinking in the last 6 months that I wanted to do like locally in my area. So I'm in a couple Facebook groups in my area. Shout out to the DMV if you guys are in the DMV area. I know a lot of you guys are, but I had talked about maybe doing some sort of like, I don't know, watch party or get together with people like in the community that also are Bravo Housewife fans. And I feel like this would be perfect for something like that. Or if they're like throwing a party, like now I have all these ideas because Amy Phillips, shout out to Amy Phillips and Chef Stu. They did the Housewives cookbook. So I feel like between that book, cookbook, and this trivia book, you could throw yourself a really fun themed like Housewives type party or just a regular party, and this could be like maybe the activity. I don't know. This is like for real. This is like a full on. So I'm excited about this, guys. This is really thank you to Thea. Thank you. Your moms are watching. This is fantastic. I'm so happy for you. So excited. It's not it can't be easy putting something like that together, but you know what? The right person absolutely did it because it is so fantastic. Thank you so much, Thea. Thank you, and thank you to the Quarto group as well. I am so excited. All right, so that was an unexpected little surprise today. Great way to end the Friday. And listen, I don't know what you guys are up to this weekend, but it's still really hot. It's September. I'm starting to get into like fall mode. My father-in-law like got us some like pumpkin stuff yesterday when he went to Target, and I guess he like bought some stuff, and I just started getting the feeling, you know, like it's almost time for fall, but then you walk outside and it's like 100% like humidity and it's 97 degrees and you're like nowhere close to fall. But I am keeping the AC down really low up here, so I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared for fall. Because I'm ready to get like dressed up, you know? Like I feel like the pandemic for me like really like killed my like vibe, and just in the last 7 months I've started to get back into it because I mean I love clothes, I love shoes, I love all that stuff. And if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know that. But like I haven't really I've been so secluded and so isolated because of being used to just being isolated from being in the pandemic as everyone was. Then now I'm like just now starting to come out of my shell. But it's nice because I'm in a different space mentally too. So I'm like I've gone through and like shifted things, and like now I'm just excited. But so anyways, fall weather for me is the sweet spot because I feel like you can really do a lot with your wardrobe. Anyways, this is steering into a whole different conversation. So before I get those comments telling me to shut the fuck up and spit it out, I am going to close out with some reminders, guys. So if you're not following me on TikTok, you should be following me there because I go there first for all updates, recaps, any Bravo celebrity news. Head on over there. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Georgio Says. I share a little bit more about my personal life. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can still subscribe. You have the time, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. And that way you can let me know I'm ranting on and I can check myself at the mic. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.